Hello, dear students. Welcome back to e-classes of P.N.AMERSEY High School, Organization of Commerce Standard 12th. In this video, we are going to learn about importance of planning. We all know planning is very essential in any business unit. Without planning, rest of the managerial activities cannot function. So let's learn the importance of planning one by one. First is systematic and smooth functioning. Because of planning, there is a systematic functioning going on. Systematic means step by step the process is going on, or in orderly manner the work is going on. And as the work is going in systematic manner or in orderly manner, it's a smooth functioning of rest all activities. Second is reduce wastage. Planning helps to forecast about future. So it estimates what amount of raw material is required, what amount of equipments are required. So it plans everything and it helps to reduce the wastage of resources. Third, removes future uncertainties. Planning plays an important role in the reduction of future uncertainty of an event. It is a matter of fact that future is uncertain and risk oriented. What will occur tomorrow we cannot say with certainty, but we can forecast about future events through planning. Hence, to avoid these future uncertainties and risk, every organization has to make a plan. Thus, we can say that planning reduces uncertainties of future event. Fourth is precise. Because of planning, there is an accuracy in any of the decision, or there is some perfect assumptions in any of the decision. So planning helps to take a perfect decisions and it makes precise. Fifth, accomplishment of objectives. We all know planning is a goal oriented activity. Planning helps to make you achieve the objectives. Planning helps to achieve the set targets of business unit. Sixth, cooperation. Because of planning, there is cooperation among all the members. Working in business unit, planning helps the management to motivate the individual to achieve the common objectives or goals, and it leads to cooperation. Next is effective control. Planning provides the basis of control to an organization. In fact, in the absence of planning, any organization cannot able to make its controlling process, because we know in controlling process every action are performed or decisions are taken by keeping in view to plan of organization. So in the absence of planning, organization cannot able to keep its controlling process for a long time. On the whole, it is clear that planning is the base of controlling process, and it brings effective control in each and every activity of business unit. Next is coordination. Planning helps in coordination by clearly stating the goals and the objectives to be achieved. Planning guides the manager about things to be done, what route to take, and how the objectives are to be achieved. This in turn helps in better coordination of the activities in business unit. So here we have completed the importance of planning. Let's have a look on limitations of planning. First is uncertain future. We all know planning is just a guidance. It always cannot be perfect or it always cannot be imperfect. So as planning is done on the assumption basis, so all the time it cannot save you from the uncertain future. So it's a limitation. All the time your planning cannot go success, it can also fails. So when it fails, it does not help you to save from uncertain future. Next is expensive process. So while doing the planning, experts are needed and expert charges high fees, and so planning is an expensive process. Next, time consuming. Planning involves collection of information, its classification, its analysis, and its interpretation. And as it is a lengthy process, it's a time-consuming process. Next is planning is irrelevant. Sometimes the plan that is made in advance to face the future uncertainties, but it does not matches or it does not helps to face that future uncertainties all the time. So at that time planning fails, and so it is said that planning is irrelevant. Next is tends towards rigidity. Sometimes the planning that is made by managers is not flexible as they stick to that plan only. They do not take any risk to deviate from that planning that is made in advance. That is called rigidity. So it's not flexible, it tends toward rigidity as it is made in advance. So managers do not take risk of deviating from the plan. They stick to the planning during the implementation stage. Thus, planning leads to rigidity. Next is uncertainty of external factors. Business unit is affected by external factors also, and as external factors are not in control of anyone, so because of external factors our planning may fail, and it may hinder the success of business unit, and even it may hinder the success of planning that is already done. So many times planning fails to face the uncertainty due to external factors that affects the business. Next is incomplete information. Planning is done on the basis of collected information, and if the collected information is incomplete, planning may fail. Next is restriction on employees' creativity. Implementation of planning is done by employees of the business unit. Though employees have creativity, cannot make any changes in planning during its implementation. Thus, planning restricts the creativity of employees. Ninth point is use of faulty methods. While deciding assumptions and estimates, different mathematical and statistical methods are used. If these methods or informations are not appropriate, faulty decisions are taken. Thus, planning is liable to fail. Other than these, many other factors are affecting planning, like change in technology, prejudice of planner, ignorance of facts, problems of leadership, etc. In spite of it, planning allows us to control the change. It is a fact that there is no alternative for planning. So here we have finished importance and limitations of planning. Go through the topic and revise it thoroughly.